Today we need to talk about sponsorships and the 2025 season, and more importantly, how that's going to affect you, the viewer. And just so you know, in case you want to not waste time on this video, this is not a drama video. This is not one of those videos that's going to tickle your negative spidey senses at all. It's actually quite positive. Before we get started here, I got to ask you a question. What about sponsorships do you not understand? What's the mystery for you? Because everybody has a little bit of a question about it, but what is it about sponsorships that you don't quite understand? Probably the first thing we need to do before we talk about sponsorships is describe what sponsorships are, because I think it seems like there's always a bunch of confusion around what sponsorships actually are. When I talk about a fishing sponsorship, it's really easy. This is nothing but a business relationship. It's basically you have some type of product, you have some type of value, and you trade it or make it as an offering to another company, to a client, to a person, to whatever it is. It's just a trade. Not really complicated at all. It's just a simple trade. It's just like the person that comes to cut the grass at your house. They have a skill of mowing lawns very efficiently and quickly. And they trade that for your $50. Likewise in the fishing industry. Maybe you make top tens all the time. You trade that attention that you get from making top tens all the time for baits, product, and money. So the question is, what is your product? If you're having a tough time trying to figure out sponsorships, figure out what exactly do you have to offer anybody. Last year I created a fishing app where basically I just teach people how to be a better fisherman. Very simple. Nothing really complicated about it. Teach people that maybe are new to fishing how to be better. Maybe they've been fishing for years and they want to learn how to do different techniques. Want to learn how to fish deeper, want to learn how to fish shallower. Just want to be a better fisherman in general. The school is designed to be that scaffolding, that step to help you be a better fisherman. Since I started the school, I've noticed a lot of growth from people within the school. So much so that I think it's time to take it to the next level. I noticed a lot of improvement this year from people inside the app. It's been really cool to watch that. People that weren't fishing tournaments, all of a sudden they're fishing tournaments. Guys that maybe weren't posting that many pictures, and in the month you see them posting pictures of 4 or 5 pounders and winning tournaments, etc., etc. And I think the app is working. I know that it's helping people catch more fish. And so, with that being said, since it seems like so many people are benefiting from it, I want to take it to the next level. For the 2025 season, I'm actually planning to sponsor 2 anglers that are subs to my school. If things continue to grow, maybe we'll do 2 or 3 or 4 from each side. But we're going to start the 2025 season off sponsoring a boater and also a co-angler in the BFLs. And there's a specific reason why I want to do this. So my whole motivation behind starting this sponsorship deal is, I think back when I was fishing BFLs, what it would have meant to me to have any level of sponsorship, any level of help. And I don't think the biggest part of it for me, I don't think money ever really was the issue. Because if you're putting in the work and you're catching fish, there's a lot of money to be won, especially at the local level. You can win a lot of money fishing at the local level. So money is usually not anybody's problem. A lot of y'all are going to say that, but it's really not the problem. Catching fish solves a lot of problems. Catching fish wins a lot of money. The thing that I wish I would have had when I was younger, when I was going through the BFLs, is just the scaffolding. Somebody to help me think through problems that were coming along. Somebody to sit down and listen to what happened when I had a bad tournament. Somebody to celebrate with when I had a good tournament. And even though I'm going to take some of those expenses of fishing the BFLs on my back to help somebody, that's not going to be the most valuable part of the sponsorship program that I'm going to do for 2025. The most important part and the most valuable part to whoever wins this is going to be the fact that we're going to we're going to help you think through tournaments. We're going to help you strategize patterns for your tournaments. We're going to debrief tournaments after you've had them. We're going to celebrate what happened really good. We're going to celebrate your wins. And we're going to break down those obstacles that get in your way because you will have them. Everybody has them. We'll break them down and figure out how we can curb those in the future. That's going to be the most valuable part is having that support system, that scaffolding, that stair step program to help you get to the next level. That's what I'm most excited about. So you're probably wondering what this sponsorship is going to look like. Obviously helping you out with coming up with strategies so you can fish, helping you out with gear a little bit. So one thing that you'll have to be, one thing that to be a part of this sponsorship program, there's some things that you'll have to do to be even considered for it. Number one, you got to be a sub of the app. You got to be within the community. You've got to be a person that's in the community that's actually contributing and helping other people out. You're sharing your experiences and helping other people doesn't always mean, hey, Bobby, maybe you need to throw a smoke purple SMH worm on that log. That's not what I'm talking about. Sometimes we just help people by sharing our experiences. Hey, today I went out, there was an extreme cold front. I threw a jerkbait out on Main Lake Points and I had a great day of fishing. People are looking and watching and listening to what you do and how you act. It's easier to teach people by doing than it is by pointing your finger and telling them what to do. So people that share in the community section, that are active, that have a real hunger for fishing, I can tell when people are really hungry about fishing and when they're just kind of cloud chasing. You can easily tell the difference. But those anglers stand out to me, and those are the people that I want to help get to the next level with this 2025 sponsorship program. We got to come up with a name for it. What do you think we should call it? Should we call it the SUF Living the Dream Package? I feel like that's just copying the old FLW. But we got to come up with a slogan for it. 2025 sponsorship. I don't think anybody expected it. That's what it's going to look like for me. Does that sound like something that will help you? Does it sound like something you would be interested in? Would you be a good fit for this sponsorship program? Let me know in the comment section. Look for the links. I'd love to have you in the community. The straight up fishing community is my heart. That's people that I talk to every day. And I'd love to have you be in that group of people as well.